Okay, hello, it's Janelle coming to you on this wonderful Saturday talking about the little things that we ignore. So I'm going to get Facebook a minute to catch up with me before we get to what I'm going to talk about it because it's super important. And it's important to understand that we are not just we're not just people. We have little things that come into our lives on an everyday consistent momentum, just like trees grow and animals eat and all of that. We are essentially the same. But what happens and what transpires is that we ignore and we dull ourselves and we try to numb out or ignore what we're feeling in order to feel something else, or in order to be positive, or in order to feel like we're controlling something, or possibly it could be around not following what your heart wants to do. It could be that maybe you're worried about how people will see you or judge you or perceive you. A lot of times I find that people ignore their instinct or their natural intuition because they feel like unworthy, or they don't trust themselves, or they don't believe that that's possible for them, or whatever the case may be. We make up all kinds of things to kind of keep us in that space of constant flux and constriction and control and rigid, and it keeps your vibration at a lower place so that you may not experience the whole of what you want to experience in life, because you're in that lesser vibration, or you're in that controlling pattern or that controlling rhythm, which is really what most people do is they go to the positive, right? So let's say you're feeling angry, right? And you're spiritually connected, or you may be a very optimistic person, but when you get angry, you dismiss it. That's what I'm talking about, the ignorance part. There's something about that anger that is inherently normal, and you should allow yourself to feel it. Now, do you act on it? No. But you allow it to come up in you and ask yourself, why am I feeling angry? What is making me feel this way? Instead of dismissing it and going to the ignoring it, and that's why I was talking about the ignorance is bliss, because we are crammed with, oh, just be positive and it'll be fine. Well, that doesn't always work, and that's not always a case scenario for everything that you're going through. Sometimes the anger or the control that you're feeling, or the jealousy or the insecurity or the unworthiness is just as powerful as the positive. But you view it as a less than experience because that's what you see in the world. That's what you see people demonstrating. And I really want to stress to you and give you how important it is to go into those places, not sit there all day, but there's golden nuggets of information in those places that you deny yourself to go. There's insights into your patterns. There's insights into your intuition. There's insight into your unworthiness in some of those places. And we are meant to own all parts of ourself, even your ego, even that ego that says, I want to be more than I am. And that allowing your ego to serve you, not run you, but letting it serve you and allowing your ego to take you to those places that maybe your, spiritual self wouldn't allow you to go because you would be judged, or you might stand out. Because let me tell you, even in the spiritual arena, there is, and you might all say, oh my God, I'm a nonconformist. You're conforming. Let me just give you it straight. You're conforming. You're conforming to what you see around you. And so everyone just goes, oh, that's how you're supposed to be when you're spiritual. No. It's an individual case-by-case scenario. And you might have disowned a traditional religion in favor of doing spirituality, but I got news for you. You're still dimming your light in fear, and in fear of judgment, and in fear of what are people going to think, and I must do it this way, and not actually knowing what your way of doing things is, or how you might be reacting to a situation differently than what spiritual rules might be. So it's imperative that you look at in what ways are you quieting your voice and going to ignorance, because it's what you perceive as being spiritually connected instead of what is real. So, and let me tell you, no matter what you can do spirituality, you can do Christianity, you can do Buddhism, whatever it is never meant to override your true, authentic voice. It is meant to enhance that. That's how we are created. That's how we're created. So don't put a cap on a blanket statement on it and go, oh, I'm just going to be positive and it'll all change. No. Go into the places that you don't want to go. Go there. That is my Saturday tip for today. If you're liking my videos, click the follow button. I try to do one at least once a week. I will probably be doing more. So I invite you to join me. And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one and finding out more about this or any other blanket statements that you might have going on in your business or in your life, this is what I do with women or men. But my favorite is to empower women. My favorite thing to do is to see women light up and go take charge of what they know they want and feel free for the first time in their lives. So if that sounds like you, I have an ongoing mastermind. I'd love to share more with you about what your particular tools are and how you're supposed to get to where you're supposed to be going. I have a keen, strong visual when I work with people, and I also have complete hearing about where you're meant to be and how you're meant to get there. So hook me up. So anyway, love you all. Have a great Saturday. Bye.